Dave was here as well because we're gonna need somebody to police us just a little bit. Because the way I was about to intro this next topic was a little crazy. So I'm gonna rewind that right quick and say
All right, let's get it.
sports media is under the scope. And we would say media and all because there's a show that was on Apple Plus that was kind of about the Good Morning America news anchor who kind of had the same allegations, but it came out over the weekend that FS1 is being sued by one of their former hairstylists. I'm gonna say in Faja. I don't want to botch her name up too much. I've been hearing it so much, but I've been trying to make sure I pronounce it right. So I'm gonna just say in Faji. She sent shockwaves through the sports media world by dropping these allegations on FS1. She's put out lawsuits against Fox Corporation, Fox Sports, FS1, FS2, Skip Bayless, Charlie Dixon, who is the head of content for FS1, and Joy Taylor, who is the co-host of Speak. Some would say she's a co-host. But basically, it's been about a toxic and work environment, sexual harassment, discrimination, and basically retaliation against her character. So we got to react to it. We are in the sports media world. We do have Instagram chats where we have people of all creeds, colors, races, and sexes. Because we do have some ladies that's in the chat. We look for more ladies to join the chats because we know women are part of the sports media as well. But let's get down to the nitty gritty, man. Mark, when this came out, what was the first thing you thought of?
I mean, when it first came out, first thing I thought of was, oh, this must be a money grab. You know what I'm saying? So it's got this some type of money grab. Maybe she just doing this to like laugh.
Teddy, what you mean by that? Just cover what up? Oh, come on, Teddy. It's the wrong time to be saying stuff like that, man. Come on now.
Keep calm.
Go ahead, man.
Nah, but like at first I thought it was fake. Like I thought it was like not fake, but like I thought it was like one of them suits where they trying to get money out of this person. But then I looked into it a little bit more and I seen like, okay, well now she's dragging like other people that work there. Mm-hmm. Joy Taylor saying she had affairs, slept her way to the top, which is not a crime. So I don't know why she's even stayed in the suit. I know she did say that she was planning on either using Acho or Me Tooing. I'm just calling it Me Too. She was going to Me Too Sam Acho or the Dixon guy, the
Charlie,
VP, Charles, yeah. She was going to Me Too him. So that there by itself is serious. That's a serious allegation. You know what I'm saying? That's going to ruin somebody's career, life. You know what I'm saying? And then I looked into why Skip Bayless was into it. He offered her $1.5 million. $1.5 million. Who you think you kidnapped? Chelsea Clinton? Nah. 1.5 is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And she turned it down. So I'm just like, that's one thing that made me think like, oh, maybe I'm gonna be a cosmetologist forever at FS1 because he just offered me 1.5 million and this. I don't know. So I mean, to put it just didn't seem right at first. But the suit is she said is 42 counts of sexual what's it called? Sexual
harassment,
battery or sexual what's it called?
That was right there. Go ahead while I look it up.
Sexual misconduct. That's what it's called.
There we go. Yeah.
Workplace misconduct, sexual misconduct. So you can always say, oh yeah, she could be lying or anything, but you never know. Sometimes some stuff can be like, okay, maybe they didn't mean it like that and she took it this way, and it was in one statement when Joy, she said something to Joy and Joe was just like, get over it. I don't know what was actually said to her and she told her to get over it, or maybe it wasn't that serious and you're taking it too far. We just don't know because everything is allegedly. So I mean, once the facts come out, I'll really be able to speak on it. But like, you can't speak. You only can speak on what you hear, not what the actual facts are. So when the facts come out, doesn't mean it's probably gonna be a different story. But I mean, it's some serious. If she really tried to, if Joy was doing that to Me Too somebody else, and Fox Sports, that's could be a plan from ESPN. Just get them out of here. We gotta. He gotta be the only network.
Man, you know what I mean? Hold on. The Cowboys did not permission for Bears to interview her. Are they hating too? But
They keeping the guy.
so in this instance, when I first seen it, the first thing that popped up was it was Skip Bayless, right? It was she was suing Skip Bayless and FS1 because Skip Bayless offered dope 1.5, right? And I was like, wait, Skip Bayless? These Skip Bayless? Same Skip Bayless that was going in on Deshaun Watson every chance he got? Like that's Skip Bayless? Like you sure? And then I was like, you know what? I can't say you sure because it's a running thing in media where they always say these heads of not even just media, just CEOs in general of corporations and all that. They always have this thing with power where they feel like the money can get them out of anything. And 1.5, you thought it was going to get them out of that. And they also said that, well, she said that she claimed that Skip Bayless had said something about with his offensive remarks, something about a Muslim faith, like he had said something about that. Then he also with the Charlie Dixon situation, the one where she went to Joy was that Charlie had grabbed her butt on her birthday, and she went to Joy to tell her about it, and Joy was like, "Man, let that go." Allegedly, like I said, all of this is alleged because again, I wasn't there, you all weren't there. The only people that was there, and what old people always say, there's two sides to the story: his, hers. No, there's three sides actually: his, hers, and God. And and God is the one that know the truth because He everywhere. So I mean, or unless whoever you all look up to, we don't want to discriminate on anybody's religion. But let's get back to the nitty gritty of Joy Taylor being in the mix of all this, because Joy started on Undisputed and then moved over to Colin Cowherd and then moved over to Speak, and everyone was always questioning like how the moves were happening, how she went from a moderator to being another moderator to now being one of the panelists on Speak. And the fact that it says her and Acho had a relationship is mind-boggling to a lot of people on Twitter. Because what the folks on Twitter always thought, they thought it was a thing between, well, it was a running joke about her and Shady because how they always would go in on the Dallas Cowboys. And if you are on YouTube and follow any of the Cowboys content creators, this is their victory lap because they like, see, you was ragging on our team all this time and saying all this bad stuff when you should have just been speaking the facts. Some people are saying karma is a you know what, but again, it's still alleged. But back to this, I really feel bad for the lady in this because one, if this did happen to you, imagine having to go to work every day after that, knowing that nobody's on your side, but yeah, you still got to perform your job. Like that's just messed up in that situation. Because we all been in bad work environments where we don't like the manager or we don't like somebody at work, and we like, look, I still gotta pay my bills, so I'm gonna just do my 8 and go home. But during that 8 hours, it's like, bruh, for real, like I really gotta deal with this. Like nobody's gonna help me out. And then on the flip side, if she is, if none of this is true, or she pulled in people that didn't really affect any of this, imagine what it's gonna do for they rep. Like, imagine if Joy didn't really say none of this and she just pulled Joy in because she just one of them ladies. Or Acho. What if Acho got a lady at home? And you're like, wait. So all them times you was working late, you was getting a little joy? Like, it's just so much stuff that's gonna happen in the mix of all this, and it's like, bruh, media, man, media. Mark?
Nah, also with that, like even if Joy and Acho had like a relationship outside the cameras or whatever it was, that's their business. They two consenting adults. So the fact that she even threw that out there just seemed like, oh, why do you even, why is this so important to you? Um, Maybe I don't know. That's why I said like I got to see all the facts and see what happened. But it's your word against theirs. I mean, and you in court, it's like whether you right or wrong, you got to prove it.
Yep.
And to prove that somebody touched your butt is, like how can you prove that? Um, you can't prove statements unless you got it recorded most of the time, unless it's recorded video recorded or voice recorded and audio recorded, I guess. But like that's another thing. Like it's your word against mine, and you got to prove what you said was correct. What you said is valid, I should say. And
Yeah.
like you said, another thing, I do feel bad for Joy because she is getting it more than anybody else online, and the internet really isn't a safe place because she is
At
really getting
all.
it online. Like you don't hear anything about Skip off for 2.5, but that was it. That's all. I mean 1.5. That's all you heard. But then when you talk about Joy, then you got these pictures of her popping up out of nowhere now, and she slept her way to the top, and all this other like in this. She came from like she was a low what is it, E grade
Lord.
media host at first,
Mm.
and now out of nowhere she moved up to ESPN. Um, Whatever she did, I'm pretty sure she's a smart person, and like whatever she had to do, it wasn't illegal. So the fact that she's brought up in this case, yeah, just remind like it wasn't like even if she did do it that way, it's not illegal. No, it's not. It's no
It's
laws.
not illegal. It's not.
It's not.
You're saying
So I
as
mean, the
far as
fact that she's
her,
brought up in
whatever
the
she did
case,
to get in her position is not illegal. I got you
it's
on that
not
one.
illegal.
Just want to make sure
That's
that's
not
clear
illegal.
because a lot of people
If
say,
that's what happens, it's alleged. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but Acho, if the dude Charlie did what he did, I'm also leaning towards what you were saying about Acho because again, he's not even in the case. And it's like, why would you even bring? You could have just said she had a relationship with someone at FS1. Like to say that name verbatim, that's kind of one of those things where it's kind of like people believe it's like, all right, it has to be true because why is she saying specific names, specific dates? Like it's too specific. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it bring
But
up another question. Like, is Acho was trying to talk to you at one point in time, and she you
maybe
chose
she
her, or
mentioned
is she
Georgia.
bragging about like her talking to
Okay,
Acho? Or, I
that's a good
mean, I
take.
don't like. Is she jealous? Is that what? I don't know. Like, why did you bring him? Like, yeah, like when you bring people up in a lawsuit, whether it's good or bad, anything like that, you ruin them. Like, it ain't not. I mean, you ruin them. Like now you got to stay on their record, and whatever next job she try to get, or whatever next job you try to get, this gonna pop up. Oh, he had that issue with Joy at FS1. Oh, he did that. Like that's always gonna pop up. So
Yeah,
the fact that she named him and he didn't do anything wrong, he just had a relationship with one of his coworkers, which isn't illegal. Is I mean, I
it's
see
not
now.
illegal, but what
Gotta
I'm
hear the
saying
rest of the
is,
facts. You gotta hear the
well,
rest of the facts. You gotta
that's
hear the rest
true.
of the facts.
I'm with you on that. But what I'm saying is, it reminds me so much of what Shaq said about Kobe, where it was like once Kobe got back, he was like, everybody in the NBA doing it. It's like, bro, why are you bringing up everybody else? Like, don't bring me in this. I'm at home chilling. And I was one of the comments, shout out to Hodge, said maybe she mentioned Joy to show the environment at FS1. I understand that, but Joy is a part of the actual lawsuit. So it's not just mentioning, they actually suing her too. So it was like, nah, she did something to her. And it's like, she need contract. See, what's the name? See that right
Okay.
there. It's YouTube.
ESPN, no sexual
That's a
relations.
relationship. Show me contract says no, no. Oh, okay. So basically, okay, contracts say there's no sexual relationship amongst coworkers, and it happens
Just doing
everywhere.
the community
It
service?
happens
That's
everywhere.
crazy. That's crazy.
Man. Yeah, hey, my man is turned up in the comments right now. That is insane. But what we're saying here over at Refuse to Lose is more so look, all of this is allegations. It's sad on both parts because if it did happen the way she said it happened, we still feel bad for all. You know what? Thoughts and prayers to all parties involved. And Mark, you saying that Joy, what's her name? It's not illegal. That is true. Whatever she did in her personal time is not illegal. Whatever the other guys did, because I ain't gonna keep saying his name. You probably like, dang, bro, you keep saying my name. So whatever Charlie and them did is illegal because you shouldn't be over there groping on people just because it's their birthday, because you the head of content creation. If Skip did what he did for the 1.5, Skip, you can't be out here just offering 1.5 for
1.5 is crazy.
like, bro, that's a whole nother crime
So,
within itself, bro. Like, you can't
what?
be out here just offering 1.5. Like, that's insane.
1.5 is crazy.
And you can't
1.5
be,
is bad.
yeah, and you can't be doing offensive remarks to people's religion while you offering the 1.5. Like, you can't be doing that.
But again, the offensive remarks, it's not illegal.
But you,
So the
come on.
like she's suing Skip because he said something sexual to her. Offending her
Yeah.
religion, that's freedom of speech. He's covered under the First Amendment. That
So
is
the quote,
fine.
so the quote from, and I want to make sure I'm getting this right, was that Skip said something about you're Muslim, right? Your dad had multiple wives, so this should be normal, bro. That's what are you doing? You can't do that, Mark.
You can say it.
But you can't do that, Mark.
It's not right.
There we go.
Morally, it's not right to say. I understand that, especially Skip Bayless, I believe, is married. So morally, that's not corrected. That's not the right thing to do.
And then the
But that
quote not
doesn't
right.
make it illegal.
The quote not right. I can sue you for making me feel a certain way. That's the
You're gonna
American.
lose
That's
in
why. That's
court,
what America is.
and
No,
that's why, and that's how you lose in court. That's a waste of money.
it's not though. If you find the right people and you can prove that this is what you said it is, yeah. I'm just trying to
Oh
shine a
man,
light on this nonsense, man.
like you can walk down the street with tiki torches and chant bad stuff, and it's okay with the police. It's okay. You can say whatever you like, but you're fine long as it's not. You're not. It's no. It's not hate speech. Like
It's not.
it's even if it was, it's illegal under covered under First Amendment. Amendment.
It depends
And
on. See, we're also talking about the freedom of speech, but the act in which they were doing it was towards hate.
so no, what was the? Because it was 42 counts of sexual misconduct. So the 42 the 42 counts. So he said something outside of that. That was probably just one thing that was glaring at people like, oh my gosh. He said something outside of that because that right there is it's not gonna it don't hold no weight. That's gonna fall off.
The
It's not gonna hold
same.
anything.
And again, this is all alleged, so I gotta keep throwing that disclaimer out there, and we're gonna move forward after this one. I'm gonna let you rebut to it, but saying what he said about her religion is a form of discrimination, and that's at a workplace that is illegal. Because when you sign them documents, they tell you things that you can and do on the premises at work. And if he said that while he was getting a haircut, Mark, she has a valid reason to sue.
No, that's not discrimination. Discriminating is just if we look at the textbook definition of discrimination, what discriminating is, it is not. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna just use like a hood version. Hating on somebody because of the skin color or religion or just hating on them because of it. He didn't hate on anything. He actually stated a fact. In Muslim, you can have more than one wife. So he said, your dad got more than one wife. It's okay that I can't neither. So that's
Mark,
not discrimination. That there
Mark,
is freedom of speech, and I stand with that. That is what it is. But the sexual misconduct stuff like that, him saying that he wanted to sleep with her and I'll give you 1.5 and all this other type of stuff. I mean, I don't think that's it because he's asking. It ain't like he just wouldn't took it.
Mark,
So I mean, like,
Mark.
okay,
I'm gonna
well,
tell you. I'm gonna tell you like this. Look, man. Outside, you may have a point. In a workplace, that's not gonna fly. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. And we gonna we can readjust it. We can revisit this topic if we got some more
yeah.
time. But in a workplace, you cannot say those things, man. Go back and read your contract when you sign it. You can't do that, bro.
I guess I don't know. I guess
I'm just
we gotta look
saying.
at the contract because if it ain't in the contract,
Well, all right, and then you got a point. But until then, we're gonna talk about somebody who is on contract and he's trying to find his fastest way out of Miami. I don't know why, but he's trying to find a fast way out of Miami. We have another guest joining us. We have CTC Carl joining us for the next two topics. So, like we said on this last one, we're gonna close it out. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and also thoughts
remember
and
it's
prayers to
alleged.
everyone. That too. Thoughts and prayers to everyone involved. Moving on. Fastest reaction, and this is more so about what Tyreek Hill had to say after their loss. And I wish I had the clip, but I'm gonna bring CTC Carl up right quick. You,
My man Carl, what's happening?
Hey, Mark, you tripping,
yeah,
by the way. But what's going
yeah.
on?
Speaking of facts, man.
No, you're not, bro. I hope you don't think that's facts, because then you might have
Facts,
some
man.
suits coming up on you.
Yeah, Mark,
You
you got it.
can't do that. But we can
What
keep
did he
going.
say that was wrong?
Mark.
Yeah, I
What
know it's a
Tyreek?
subject
I'm
for a
gonna tell you
different day.
exactly what Tyreek
I
Hill
could defend
said
this
that was
forever because
wrong.
I love law, so we could definitely go into this. But
We can talk about
let's
it in the
move on.
chat.
Yeah, we're
But
gonna move to the chat. Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit us with the HBO special. To help a brother out.
Oh, I was gonna say, bro, you gotta watch how you talking around, man.
oh yeah, Nate, Tomo, I saw where your mind when you're wilding, by the way. But yeah, I know where your mind went.
Oh, hey, look, man. He had refused to lose. This is a family show, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about why Tyreek Hill was in the post game saying that he gone. He tired of this. He tired of losing, man. Hey, all right.